All right, guys. So, in what is no less than a political hit job, the Biden administration under new Attorney General Merrick Garland is going after a political opponent in Rudy Giuliani. Make no mistake about it, guys. That's exactly what this is, okay? As the feds, right? The feds have searched Rudy Giuliani's apartment and office, okay? They got him. They got him, okay? So they searched his home in Manhattan and they took away mainly his cell phone and other electronic devices that could potentially have some information that they're looking for. Okay, now, guys, again, like I said, this is an extraordinary action, right, to take against the former lawyer of a former president, right? Like, this stuff is unprecedented, okay? This is political, right? Allegedly, Rudy Giuliani had been helping President Trump when he was in office dig up dirt on Hunter Biden, right? We all know about Hunter Biden's alleged activities with Burisma and Ukraine and, quote unquote, pay for plays, right? In which he was selling his daddy's influence, Joe Biden, in the time in which Biden was president, in order to fire a prosecutor who was investigating Burisma, which is the company that Hunter Biden was on the board on, right? So they're saying that Rudy Giuliani was trying to dig up incriminating information on Joe and Hunter Biden in Ukraine at the time. Now, what the feds are specifically investigating is whether or not Giuliani illegally lobbied the Trump administration in 2019 on behalf of Ukraine. Okay, and this is illegal if you don't report it to the Justice Department, right? So the FBI obtained a warrant to go after Giuliani. Okay, again, keep in mind, this is after Biden's Attorney General Merrick Garland got confirmed, and the warrant doesn't necessarily mean that Giuliani is guilty, but it does indicate that they convinced the judge that Giuliani may be guilty of a crime, or at least they have enough reason to believe he might be, which leads to them getting a search warrant, right? And they executed on it. So, I mean, hey, they're going to try to dig up evidence and go after Giuliani, in my opinion, okay? So, for me personally, right, I think that this is convenient, right? It's very convenient considering how there's information about how John Kerry, Biden's special envoy to climate, may be a traitor, right? He may be giving away covert military operations that Israel is conducting in Syria to Iran. There's allegations that he may have been working on behalf of the Democrats and probably Biden and Obama to undermine the Trump administration when it came to the Iran deal while Trump was in office. Okay? So in my opinion, that's a way bigger story than this. I feel like when stuff like this comes out, it conveniently pushes those stories under the rug, right? The John Kerry story. That's what people really should be focused on. Okay? Because that's borderline treasonous. So I smell a distraction. Okay? And also, do not think for 1 second that this may not be payback for Giuliani exposing Hunter Biden right before the election. Okay, because he exposed some embarrassing stuff, not just about Hunter Biden, but just about the Bidens in general. I mean, listen, guys. I mean, there are all types of stuff out there. There's pictures of him doing all types of activities that may or may not be illegal. And I mean, it's just downright embarrassing. That's not to mention all the evidence that was dug up in regards to Hunter Biden's sketchy business dealings, not only in Ukraine, but also potentially in China. The whole Bobolinsky saga. Isn't the FBI supposed to be looking into this? Okay, isn't Hunter Biden supposed to be under investigation for this? Why have they not searched Hunter Biden's home? Okay? Why have they not searched him? He should be one that we're investigating here. Okay? If you're going after Giuliani, maybe you should go after Hunter Biden too. But no, we got Hunter Biden doing embarrassing interviews, right? And also going on book tours, which are flopping, right? His book, nobody read, okay? And apparently he is guest lecturing at Tulane University about fake news. Okay? That's what Hunter Biden is doing. He's doing interviews, book tours, and guest lecturing classes at Tulane University about fake news. It's almost like Hunter Biden's whole career is built off of getting favors from Daddy, Joe Biden. Like, what has he done that has warranted all these special opportunities that he's getting? What has he done? Dude never worked in oil and gas, and all of a sudden he's on the board of some oil and gas company in Ukraine? That's weird, right? He couldn't really stick it out in the military. So I'm just wondering, like, what has Hunter Biden done to earn him all this attention and glory that he's getting? I'm just curious. So I just want you guys to understand, right? Let's just get this straight. Giuliani exposes Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, in probably the most embarrassing way possible. On top of that, reveals some shady business dealings that he may or may not have going on in Ukraine and in China, right? That is actively being investigated, but yet there's no search warrant for Hunter Biden. However, there's a search warrant for Giuliani. Come on now. It doesn't take that much to realize that this is 100% political, right? And it's just dangerous, okay? Because we have a sitting president using the power of the Justice Department to go after a political opponent. That is a big deal. It really is. And, you know, all the liberals complained back when Trump said lock Hillary up, lock her up. Trump didn't do it, right? He didn't do that. Even though, you know, I do believe that Hillary should be under investigation, but he didn't do that. But see, Biden gets in office and he feels a little bit embarrassed, and now his Justice Department is going after Trump's former lawyer. It's funny how that works. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Rudy hasn't been charged anything yet, but however, you know, with this search warrant coming up, like I said, I mean, all signs point to that Biden's Justice Department is definitely going to try to go after him. So we'll see what this actually leads to. In my mind, this is no doubt politically related. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.